Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Moustache video. Today, we're getting into the first Dragon Ball What-If on our channel. This is a big one, and a big milestone. Are you ready for today's Dragon Ball What-If? What if Goku was raised by Jeffrey Epstein? Our story begins with the tale of a boy named Goku, shortly after his Saiyan pod crash-landed on Earth, and more specifically, on Jeffrey Epstein's private island. Jeffrey, of course, took it upon himself to raise the boy, and from childhood raised Goku into a strong believer of Jewish beliefs. Jeffrey noticed the boy had a long tail and went to go get it circumcised professionally. Goku gets taken to touch the wall of Israel and is taught in the ways of the Torah. Goku at this time is not interested or even aware of any special parties that Epstein may be getting up to behind the scenes. Hides his true nature from him, and most of the time Goku is raised by trained professionals and hired babysitters. Goku isn't exactly raised of the same holy heart as he is in the original Dragon Ball universe. For in this timeline, many other key figures from the Dragon Ball universe may have taken trips to Epstein Island. Unfortunately, Goku doesn't know or care what happens there until today. Our story picks up with Goku growing into adulthood, now a true soldier of Israel and Jerusalem. Jeffrey is so proud of Goku, his son, and is now offering him a trip to one of his parties. Goku isn't aware about the party and what it contains, so he thinks it sounds like a fun time, but ultimately denies Jeffrey Epstein. He is truly just too hungry, or he needs to go train to protect the interests of Israel. Jeffrey is disappointed in Goku and asks if he likes Sean Combs because he is aware that he will be at this particular party. Goku turns down Jeffrey once again, but their conversation is not over, for Jeffrey has another request for him. Goku is now tasked with identifying and locating the 7 mystical artifacts known as the Dragon Balls. Goku sets off on his mission immediately, ready to make his mentor proud. A tip from an unpaid informant led them to a location outside of Capsule Corp. Goku meets Bulma at this point in our story. Goku immediately takes notice that she is in possession of a dragon radar. He figures out that it can track Dragon Balls. He can just take it from her, but he decides to play it nice. Goku and Bulma set off into the forest and search for their Dragon Balls, and the Dragon Radar leads them to the Pilaf gang, in possession of the 4-star ball. Mercilessly, with impunity, Goku retrieves a pistol from his coat pocket and guns him down. To the shock, horror, and dismay of the rest of the Pilaf gang, Emperor Pilaf surrenders the 4-star ball and kneels and pleads for his life. Goku says, "Hey, thanks!" and grabs the Dragon Ball. He then places his pistol to the temple of Emperor Pilaf's head. Bulma shrieks no, but it's too late. Emperor Pilaf and then Mai shortly after hit the ground with unceremonious thuds. Goku flies away with Bulma, but Bulma accuses him of being in league with evil people, accusing Jeffrey Epstein of being in league with King Piccolo. Goku refutes this, but they return to Jeffrey Epstein's island together. But Jeffrey Epstein is nowhere to be found. Goku looks around everywhere in the building, but determines that he has been kidnapped or arrested by the Clinton Foundation. Goku gets right to work to locating them immediately. He equips one of Epstein's scouters and matches the age radar to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's ages. Goku takes off, leaving Bulma there and the Dragon Balls. His new concern is finding his parents. He arrives in a maximum security prison building owned by the FBI. After busting down the wall, there he is confronted by Joe Biden. "Stand down, Goku," Joe says. But Goku is not ready to play games and opens fire with one of his most powerful attacks, a pistol. Secret Service swarms the area, and civilians run for shelter as Goku fights with Joe Biden and the brawl sprawls out into the street. "He did the wrong thing, Goku. He acted with impunity." Goku isn't hearing any of it and continues firing his Glock. Joe Biden lay defeated in the street, and he returns to the maximum security building, only to find that his father has passed. Clearly, the chance stripped away from him to speak any final words to his son, and even his last breath of air stolen. Goku figures out who did this to him when he sees the mark of the Demon Clan tattooed on his back. Goku, enraged, bursts into the air and lets out a scream of desperation, only for his eyes to meet with the face of evil, King Piccolo. "Admire my handiwork, do you, boy?" King Piccolo let out an evil laugh, but Goku charged him, interrupting him. "Your father wasn't the man he's cracked out to be." "Stop! You're lying!" Goku's fists flew with agony at every punch. The man who murdered his father now insults his legacy as they do battle above the city. "Think, Goku, haven't you ever seen what happens behind those closed doors?" Goku opens fire on King Piccolo, striking him 3 times, but he shrugs the bullets off and punches Goku back into a nearby encampment. But in the chaos, he realized that his only tool and savior is going to be the one and only Kaba Bomb.
"Everyone, if you can hear me right now, the Kaba needs your energy. Pray to the Kaba!"
The people of the world unite and answer Goku's plea for help. They all join in traditional Jewish prayer and face the Kaba. The Kaba Bomb is now reaching its maximum potential. "Do you really think that's going to be enough to stop me?" The Demon King spoke too soon as he is distracted by a powerful attack. A destructo disc raises his back as the Palestinian Krillin strikes. King Piccolo is left in shock as the Kaba Bomb drops down upon him. Unable to stop it, King Piccolo howls in pain as his body is shredded to atoms by the Kaba Bomb. It lands directly into a heavily populated center in Gaza. The area is now leveled. The day has been saved. Goku has saved the Dragon Ball world. He's relieved and starving, and he plans to take his new ally out for some matzo ball soup, but not before they assemble the 7 Dragon Balls. Goku is going to make a wish to bring his father, Jeffrey Epstein, back to life. Goku, with all 7 Dragon Balls in hand, now finds himself, at this point of the story, at Kami's lookout. With Mr. Popo standing proudly as the guardian of the Earth, he informs Goku that the Dragon Balls will no longer be functional, and he is unable to save his father's life. Due to the death of Demon King Piccolo, the Dragon Balls will never work again. There are no more Dragon Balls. Enraged by this information, Goku soundly executes Mr. Popo with a shot to the head.
"Well, that's disappointing. My father's dead, but his legacy isn't over. I could work to finish what he started. Huh. Later, Raghead."
This brings a conclusion to our story. Thank you for watching our channel's first Dragon Ball What If. Leave your comment down below featuring your own What If ideas for a chance to have it featured here on the channel. And if you liked it, and you want to see more content like this, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.